Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On this occasion, I would like to present about where does the sun go at night. Before I explain that, I will explain about what is the sun. Do you know what the sun is? The sun is a star that produces energy or light itself. The sun is a giant ball formed from hydrogen and helium gas. The sun is also a source of energy for sustainable life. The sun's heat warms the earth and forms a climate, while its light illuminates the earth. Without the sun, there would be no life on Earth because many chemical reactions cannot take place. Next, I will explain about where does the sun go at night. Where does the sun go at night? Surely, you think that the sun moves east to west. In fact, the sun doesn't move everywhere. The sun remains in space. The earth rotates on its own axis and away from the sun. When the sun goes down, that does not mean that the sun has gone elsewhere. This shows that the earth continues to rotate on its axis. Earth's rotation on its axis is called Earth's rotation. Earth's rotation takes 24 hours or 1 day. Earth's rotation causes day and night. How can? Our Earth is one of the planets surrounding the sun and also circling its Earth. Earth needs 24 hours to complete rotation on its axis. Suppose this is the Earth and this is the sun. The Earth has two parts. The Earth that partially faces the sun and some return to the sun. The part facing the sun will get the light as bright as possible, and this is the area that experiences daylight. The part that supports the sun gets nothing, and this is area that experiences nighttime. Next, apart from the occurrence of day and night, the rotation of the earth can also result in several things, such as daily sun shadow motion, time differences, differences in Earth's gravity acceleration, and last, bend the direction of ocean flow. The first, daily sun shadow motion. Daily sun shadow motion is an event where the sun becomes the center of the solar system surrounded by planets in its orbit, including the Earth. The daily sun shadow motion of the sun is caused by the rotation of the earth, which makes the sun as if circling the earth. The second, time differences. Earth's rotation also affects the time difference in parts of the earth. There are 24 regions of time that exist on earth. Every longitude difference is 15 degrees. The time difference is 1 hour difference. The part of the earth to the east experiences a faster time, while the part of the earth to the west experiences a slower time. The third, differences in Earth's gravity acceleration. The rotation of the Earth results in movements that are away from the center. As a result, the Earth is not perfectly round. There are non-standard forms at both poles and expand at the equator, so that the polar diameter of the Earth is smaller than the equatorial diameter. This results in greater gravitational acceleration in the polar regions than the equator. The fourth, bend the direction of ocean flow. Wind causes ocean currents. In the southern hemisphere, the direction of the ocean currents turns clockwise. In the northern hemisphere, the direction of the ocean currents turns opposite to the clockwise direction. Wind direction bending and ocean currents are called the Coriolis effect. Next, in addition to the rotation of the Earth, there is also an Earth revolution on Earth. Earth's revolution is the circulation of the Earth around the Sun. The Earth's revolution takes 1 year. The direction of the Earth's revolution in the opposite direction to the clockwise rotation. The Earth revolution has several impacts, such as substitution season, the difference in length of day and night, annual solar pseudo-motion, and last, the existence of constellation. The first, substitution season. In the tropics, the outline can be divided into two seasons, namely the dry season and the rainy season, while in the subtropical regions can be divided into four seasons, namely spring, rainy season, summer, and autumn. Seasonal, tropical, and subtropical regions repeat in 1 year. The second, the difference in length of day and night. This is the slope of the Earth's axis. When the Sun is at the equatorial, all places on Earth, except at the poles, have the same day and night, which is 12 hours. The third, annual solar pseudo-motion. The Sun's apparent motion is the position of the Sun that changes because of its moving position. The Sun's apparent motion is also referred to to as the annual apparent solar motion. The annual solar motion of the sun is a shift in the sun's position in the northern hemisphere and from the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere. The fourth, the existence of constellation. The constellation is what we often call the zodiac. This difference in constellation is actually because our position is as observers on Earth, so that when the Earth experiences movement or shifting position, the appearance of constellation will also be different. So, now think like this. Stand in the middle of the room and pick up an object. Maybe a lamp. Start turning slowly. You will see that when you rotate your body, the light will eventually reach your back. And when you continue to spin it, it will finally be in front of you again. That's the same idea. So, it's not the sun that goes away. It's the earth where we stand nothing and where we spin away from the sun. Okay? Thank you for your attention and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.